toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Razorbacks will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back looking for help. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Notre Dame's offense will go on the attack first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart.
Turning it on! He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Under fire. He's going to run it. All out of space. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Runs through the tackle. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Stands in and takes the hit. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Irish send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. So Arkansas's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. Two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw, it's Green. He tries to take the top off. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Razorbacks will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pocket breaking down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Running to the left. Got a little space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. Right back to the well. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all. But no surprise. When you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Pulls it in. It's Platt. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here when these third downs present themselves. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Dropping back, it's Green. Under fire. The defense sort of herds this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage, and he'll take the loss. And the Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Bringing the heat. Intercepted. Oh, what a play.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Handoff from the gun. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to Pater. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Fitted in the window for the score. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game.
3rd and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And you toss the ball to your running back to get him on the edge and try to get some space, but my goodness, there wasn't any space. He broke one tackle, but still wasn't enough. More guys coming after him really fast. They got to give him a little bit more space to do some more damage.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Forget the punt. He's going to throw it. And the pass is incomplete, and the fake punt is a wash. You have an incompletion like that, you always think, why not just let the quarterback throw it? The element of trickery was afoot. It didn't work. Steps away. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Carr. Gets it out quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He'll set up to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Love. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Rushes on him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16. The Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's the pressure. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Green. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. To the air on first down. Using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Going up top again. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. The defense going to stop the clock for the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas!
One thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll line up for a second down play. To the air, it's Carr. Quickly complete. At the 35, he's got room. There he goes. At the 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Fair catch will be made just inside his own 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab down the middle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Takes it from the gun on third down. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling an intriguing one so far in Fayetteville.
Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Green. Got it in stride at the 15. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. I makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Plows through the defense.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Trying to impose their will with the run. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion, it's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Across the 20 and out of bounds at the 21-yard line, and just like that, they're out of trouble. The Irish send out the punt unit. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Back to pass, it's Green. He rifles one deep to the left. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
That defender is lucky on that play because he was beat on that deep route. He's lucky the QB overthrew that play.
Looking to take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a...
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down.
And these are the plays you know exactly what you're going to get up front. The offensive line does a great job blocking. Just create a little bit of a hole, pound through that hole. That running back, they can't tiptoe, they can't dance. Run north-south and get that first down. Nice job.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
On the move. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Makes a catch, 1st down, and maybe a lot more. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. And the Razorbacks look to keep this drive humming. It'll be a draw. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. 2nd down coming up. The give out of the gun. Got enough for the first. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a 1st and goal. Gets the back moving. Jackson will throw. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Touchdown, Arkansas! They take the lead with the 6. They'll try to add another to their lead. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. He'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch right at the 50. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And how about this confidence in their field goal kicker? They're going to pat him on the butt and say, go give us 3, big fella. That is no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. And the quick shuffle pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. We reach the bridge. Arkansas has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Handoff from the shotgun. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Back to pass, it's Carr. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Washington. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
Finds his man. It's Clapp. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
This guy's looking real sharp this week. Listen, QBs hate throwing picks. He only threw one last week, but that really ate him up all week long in practice. He wanted to come out here, put his best foot forward. He's done just that.
Got it in the middle. It's Clapp. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Razorbacks in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Blake. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. That one interception in the loss last week really stuck with him, but he's answered by taking care of the football in this game.
Nice answer. Just a nice bounce back. When you're the leader and you're the guy that everybody looks to and you handle adversity from last week like you did today in this game, nice job by this quarterback leading this team.
Sends it back in motion. Receiver on the move, gets the touch pass. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. And the Razorbacks come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Quarterback will keep it. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Complete on the comeback. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be first and goal. The Razorbacks want to pick up the tempo. A run for the quarterback. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. This drive will open from the 15. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Hauls it in. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
Well, that last play is a beautiful start to this drive. You've got some work to do here. You've got some mountain you've still got to climb if you're going to win this game. A couple of minutes left. You've got the horses to get you there, but it's all about getting the drive started with a positive play, and they found that on that last one.
Wants to throw on third. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass and was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that.
Oh, he's got some space. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll throw on third and short. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Lost one deep down the right side. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Skips away from pressure. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
There's some inside to tackle, tough running by the quarterback there. This guy's not just dangerous from the pocket. He's not afraid to get dirty, too. And
into the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Powers through the defender. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. And now on second down for this offense. Give to the running back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. To the air, it's Carr. Grabbed over the middle, it's Fields. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Locke. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Locke. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He wants to throw it again. Pulls it in. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. They'll try to pound their way in. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on third and goal. Back to throw, it's Carr. Pressure coming. Touchdown, Irish! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays. Let's get weird. This is exactly what they needed. They needed something to happen. Down 2 possessions, fourth quarter, got to make it happen. Onside kick team comes through.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game.
tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
To the air on second down. Finds his big tight end. It's a seam wide open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Going to try to get it himself. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. He's looking to throw. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. To the air, it's Carr. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was